Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm. Thinking right out here in my lab, and I'm in the book. Oh, we about to get good. We about to do a synopsis of Maat philosophy based on the ancient Kemetic philosophy. Good lesson. It's gonna be one page of information. Oh, I got a nice thing coming up. We in the Maat rabbit hole deep. Hold on. This is where it gets good. Let's go. Radisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where I'm going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep, I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise, follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, add to might be true. Right thinkers, P-Funk philosophy on a synopsis of Maat philosophy based on the Kemetic text, aka our ancient philosophy. Synopsis, first of all, mean a breakdown, explain it. I'm going to show you right here. It's going to be the breakdown. I'm going to take you from here to here and break it down as we go. Hopefully, a synopsis to give you a better understanding of Maat and what she represents in her philosophy and what it's based on. This is all about Maat. Let's go. A synopsis of Maat philosophy based on Kemetic text. When you hear Kemet, that means before the Greeks come along and called us the Egyptians. Got a problem with that, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. Moving on. All right. Now, what this means is when you're living your righteous life, but if you're living a life in contradictions with the truth that leads you to what? Pain and suffering. I told you we suffer because we desire. And the desires that we desire to do and have, when we don't get them, sometimes when we get them because they're not good, we still end up suffering through our own desires and suffering as well as our spiritual ignorance of who we are. We are divine spiritual beings, forgetting the loss of our memory, amnesia, whatever you want to call it. But we need to know who we are in order for the spirit to go back to its maker, its creator, God. But with the Maat philosophy, she's giving us the blueprint of how to make that possible. That's what I'm giving you the synopsis of her philosophy. It is based on what? Giving you enlightenment, knowledge of self, so you won't be what? Ignorant of self and causing your self-destruction. But this is called in Maat, meaning no Maat, unrighteousness, ungood. Maat, unmayat. You want to have the Maat philosophy. I'm breaking it down for you. And this is the hieroglyph for it. All this means unmayat, not good. Okay? And it says here, unmayat means unrighteous. People with bad intentions, hidden agendas, those are not good people. People who do things to people that they don't want done to them are not good people. I don't make it personal. I'm just giving a universal breakdown and understanding about how to recognize people. You ain't got to know them. You got to see how they do what they do. That'll tell you a lot about them. Never hear what they said. No, when people show you who they are, recognize them for who they are and deal with them accordingly. That's the code. That's the purpose of self-mastery. I know me. I got me. But I got to deal with other people who don't know who they are, who make assumptions and try to be. So I got to deal with them accordingly. If you're a liar, I'm not going to believe nothing you say. If you're a thief, I'm not going to trust you around anything that I have value. Simple as that. Deal with them accordingly. You meet somebody in the street, you keep them in the street. You don't bring them home. No. Some guys understand that, fellas. That broad you meet out there, you keep out there. Don't bring them home. Moving on. These are all concepts. It ain't personal, but this is the purpose of breaking it down and teaching you a concept that you can identify with, and you can fill in the blanks on your own with people who you see like, oh, I know them. I know how they are. Yeah, I know them kind of people too. We all do. And again, if you don't know anybody like that, you might want to check the mirror. But the whole purpose is for you to do what you need to do for you. I don't control what other people say or do. The path of Maat philosophy, aka right living, right thinking, right action, is the answer. That's what they saying. You see the eye right here. I spot the eye, right the eye. But the eye, the whole concept is the eye. Let's break that down right quick. This is the hieroglyph. What the hieroglyph means. That's the hieroglyph for IRE. IRE is action, meaning to do something that's being done. And for every action, there's an equal opposite reaction. We call it karma. Karma is the result of an action. You control that. That's what I say. Karma don't give a damn good or bad. She give you what you deserve. It ain't her job to decide is it good or bad. No, this is yours. That's it. So that's her job, not to do nothing. Your actions will decide your karma. Action, karma, again, IRE, to do something, things that's done. When you do something that's worthy of a blessing, you will receive that. When you do something worthy of punishment, you will receive that too. It ain't a one-way deal. In life, nothing's one way. Nope. Options. Now the choice is yours. So now you're the beneficiary of a good decision or you suffer a bad decision. It's your call no matter how it goes. Getting better at making decisions that's based on what's best for you, that's self-mastery. All I need to do is what's best for me. I don't give a damn about anything else. Can't do nothing about nothing else except me. Even the situations I'm in, don't control them, but I control me, my actions, my words, and what I do. Doing those situations. That's self-mastery. Conducting yourself in a respectful manner, no matter what. Man, they pissed me off. Man, she said something. No excuses. None. There's no room for error when you try to be your best self. No excuses. Do what's right. Simple as that. Moving on. Aret means action, doing something. Aret Maat. What that mean? It means that work right. Lead your life and lead it. This is another word. I got to underline. Integrity. Integrity. I have integrity. I'm going to do what's right when ain't nobody looking. Can you say that? Personally, I don't give a damn who you are. If your integrity ain't in shape, you're not a good person. Why? That means you do stuff that you feel like you can get away with because nobody sees. I rock the eye for that purpose, to keep me honest and keep my intentions pure and up and above board. That's righteous living. That's virtuous. That's integrity. Self-respect, pride in yourself. Foolish pride, ignorant pride don't serve nobody. But integrity keeps you in state. As the master mason, they called our grand master. They said, listen, you're going to give us the word or we're going to take your life. He said, yeah, my life you can take. My integrity, never. I love that. That's how I look at what I'm doing. You can take away, but you can't take away what I believe and how I feel about it. Socrates, he died for what he believed in. Went down like a trooper. So anybody who followed him got to realize he was serious about what he was doing. Okay? He got a bunch of martyrs who died for the cause. He's just another one. I'm not motorizing right thinking. Okay? I'm going to keep my place. I don't want y'all to become a bunch of right thinkers. Why? They're going to put me on the block. Okay? That's going to put me in that little red dot. Why do you think that chair of black leadership is empty? I don't want that seat. I don't want that job. No. Black leadership. Where is it? That's how they want it. Okay? Long as we stay Separated and divided, they ain't got to worry about us. Divide and conquer. A people that's divided will never achieve a damn thing. We figured that out yet? Arat Maya. It means work rightly, lead a life of integrity, and in accordance with my Mayatian principles. Mayat is principles, philosophical concept, not a real person. Tahuti, principle, philosophical concepts, not a real person. The Bible got that literalization of mythological characters way wrong. I'm watching people do the same thing. These are gods. Calm down. I'm a teacher. I teach what I know. I'm just moving on. I hear other teachers. I watch them. I listen. And it amazes me how they can just do that. Dude, really? I thought you knew, but you show me now. You really don't know. Okay. They're not real people. Hotep. What? Iri is action. Hotep. It means work contentedly. Contently. If you have a job that you work, that you like doing, it ain't hard work. When you do something you don't like, it's hard. It makes it hard and man, that's not a good thing. Why? You're never gonna be happy at work. Doing what I'm doing, I love doing this. This ain't work to me. Well, I put the time in, put all that, yeah, but it ain't work to me. I love this. I enjoy this. That's why I do this. When you perform in something that you like, you put the best foot forward. If you're doing something just to make a couple of dollars or just whatever you want to do, it's not going to be right. My authenticity is my secret. Okay, my secret weapon. I keep it real. I don't give a damn. So I just keep it real. I don't care. Work contentedly and with peace and contentment. Enjoy what it is you're doing for 8 to 12 hours a day, whatever time you work. You should be doing what you enjoy, not what you don't like. We got to understand that. People go get factory jobs. If you're a factory type minded person, that's fine for you. But if you're a person who aspire to do better and want more, that ain't gonna work for you. I ain't never sat no cubicle. I ain't never wore a shirt and tie to a job. Well, that ain't I don't live. No. I ain't built for that. But when you have peace and contentment, when at this level you are without egotistical desires of the flesh and you have low expectations of anybody and anything other than yourself. I don't expect nothing from nobody. I don't put nobody in position. I don't have that ego. I got to run, control people, manipulate people. I don't have time for that. I educate, enlighten, inspire, and motivate. I don't do nothing other than for people. That's my intention, and that's purely from the heart. I ain't got to worry about that. Well, I don't know how much I made yesterday. I don't think about that money. It ain't about money with me. Again, I'm like God and the devil. They don't need money. Okay? When the person get past money and the person get past ego desires, you can't do nothing with them. Why? They're on a whole nother level. You can't bait me in with sex. You can't bait me with money. You can't promise me a bunch of nonsense. So I'm not the one. And why is it that people like this, I got no friends. Nobody want to be bothered with me. I'm a good dude. I'm doing a great thing. The people society don't want us to be like me. I'm the enemy to them. The power that be hate people like me. Why? We want to do right. I want people to better themselves. They don't want that. Why? You the one claiming this is what you want for us, but it's not really all right. But again, when you get past your egoistic desires, pleasures of the flesh, and let your expectations only be in yourself, nobody can do nothing to you. They can't hurt you. They can't feed you a bunch of gaslight you and soup you up like Eddie Spaghetti. You are on your own accord. That's what life and self-mastery is all about. That's what Maya trying to teach every individual to be their own best self. Why? Because at Judgment Day, you only gonna stand for yourself. Even if you're born with a twin, y'all still individuals. Okay? So Ari Hotep, got that out the way. One of my favorites, Mayat Ab. It means attain purity of heart. Doing the right thing for the right reason when daily. You don't pick and choose when to do the right thing. You just do the right thing. You don't argue and debate what a good person is. You just be one. See what I'm saying? So me telling you how good I am means nothing. But me showing you how good I am means everything. So I don't have to do a whole bunch of jibber jabber hoop. Just be. Self-mastery is being able to just be. I'm being me. I'm so glad I got myself. I know myself, so I can be myself. Without knowledge of self, how could you be yourself? How could you love yourself? You don't even know yourself. Hence, self-knowledge. I keep pushing it. Why? Self-mastery based on you getting knowledge of yourself. This obtaining purity of heart, we call it makaru. When you're speaking from the heart, and the words in the heart are one. I'm speaking honestly. I have no reason to lie, fabricate, or gaslight nobody about anything. Even myself. That's ego. My ego's under pressure. He ain't got nothing to say. He's a meat like that dog. The dog under control. You say get him, sick him, he go into full what mode to do what he do, protect, defend, and whatever you train him to do. But other than that, he's just chill. That's what your ego should be like, under your control. Hence, masters. We have the dog. Your dog's master. He do what you tell him to do. Master this, and you won't have no problems whatever you say or do in your own life. Moving on. Now we get to my best one. Yeah, makaru. Makaru. That means you're speaking. Your speech you become truer speech. Spiritually enlightened. You only speak what's right and just. I know a person, she never cussed nobody out. My mother-in-law, I can't believe that. Man, I done cussed so many people out, but I know at this level now, I won't do that no more. But with ignorance, you'd be surprised what you do under ignorance, okay? But, and also be more surprised of what you won't do when you have what? Knowledge of self. Mm-hmm. That takes that nonsense out of your life. Imagine not doing dumb stuff. Imagine not putting yourself in harm's way. Imagine just living your life and doing what's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We make it hard. You bring in to your life what you want. Remember, he told Luke, "You take what you need." He grabbed his lightsaber. Okay, well, you want to go in there, but if you went like that, you wouldn't have no problem. Go through life in peace, like my man Bruce said. Be water, my friend. That means flow. Go with the flow. Don't go against the flow. A lot of us swim upstream physically, metaphorically. Why? We going against what's right. Just learn, do, and be. You ain't got no problems. It's going to take some work, but it's worth it in the end. Playing this game, chase your tail. You think because you're gaining, a few materialistic things, you get a little money, you make a little fame and fortune. So you think you're going to survive, you're going to succeed in life. No, you didn't. If you don't know yourself, everything else you do is going to be in vain. Moving on. When you speak in Makadu, when you reach that level, that's Maya and Haru all in you. Now you become an enlightened being. You know yourself. You can't be bamboozled, hoodwinked, all that nonsense. Why? They don't want a bunch of smart people. If I got a few thousand right thinkers, thinking right, doing right, who's creating this? Who's the one starting that? Now they want to know where it's coming from. Y'all gonna lead them right back to me. P-Funk, Brother Master P, he doing it. He giving us this knowledge. They gonna roll over like a bad rock. But wrapping it up again, I appreciate you tuning in. This is a good lesson. I'm just having fun now. Trying to just put it all together, breaking it down. Hopefully it's simple enough that you can understand it. This is just life stuff that I'm giving you that you can practice and manifest for yourself. That's the purpose of it. The last one, WRIGHT Haru. When I said Haru. All right. It means the I. This is the hieroglyph. This is all the hieroglyphs. Start out with just the I, right? Down here you got the I, and you got the enlightened spirit that's in me and you. Self-mastery takes you to become what? Haru. You're self-master, a master of oneself in the physical world. Christians call him Christ. He was the original one. He did it first. Okay, moving on. And WRIGHT Haru. Remember WRIGHT. WRIGHT is action that's done right, that's done good, and to perfection. So you're doing right actions and you knowing who you are. Receive what? Your I of Haru. I understand this. I get the symbolism. I understand the esoteric meaning. And it's a beautiful thing when it's understood. Why? You can practice it and manifest for yourself. And you'll understand why and what it symbolizes. To receive the I of Haru means you have perfected action. You're living righteous and virtuous. You have, okay, you know the word Eucharist? Every first Sunday, Christians practice the Eucharist, the eating of the body of Christ and drinking of his blood. That's you becoming one with God. We call it the Eucharist. Y'all didn't start that. That was with us. Okay? That's enlightening. The Eucharist is what? Listen, listen, and listen. Eucharist is the act of becoming one with the divine. That's the highest action of any human being. That's why the Christians practice it. Y'all got it from us. We know what it means. Some people call it cannibalism, paganism. But the idea is for you to become one. Y'all took it literal. Again, next step, bad move. Y'all made it literal. Y'all gonna actually drink his blood and eat his body. The wafer and the cracker and the grape juice. It's symbolical. It's symbolical. It's symbolical, not literal. To misinterpret symbolical esoteric teaching is the problem with the Christian philosophy and concept of belief system. Y'all got this thing wrong. Y'all making the fact that the sun is what we talk about, the cycle going through. New Year's is now. Wow, new life. Everything's starting to grow, come back, and getting warm. That's the new year. Ain't no new year in dead of winter. But again, I digress. That's all the information that we just let go by. It ain't my job to do all that nonsense. I'm just trying to give you self-mastery, understanding. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that nobody pay attention to, but you should at least, like I say, know you. I can break the symbolism down for you. I practice. That's what I do. Other people don't pay attention to none of that stuff. That's why you're ignorant. That's why 80% of y'all don't have a clue of who you are. I'm just trying to help the problem. Moving on. When you receive the Ayaharu, that means you have perfected your actions. You have mastered oneself, and you have reached what? Eucharist. You becoming one with the Father. That's the act of becoming one with the divine. And that's the highest level potential of all human beings. That's the goal for all right thinkers, all human beings. But for those who are practicing it, Maya philosophy, this is the goal for you to reach Eucharist. Born again, baptized with a, but it's all becoming one with God. Whatever you call it, have at it. But the experience, that's the mystical experience that every religion is supposed to get you to. How that's working out for y'all right now. My right thinkers, I bet you I get y'all to the Eucharist a lot quicker than that damn religion that you follow with. I put mine up against that any day. Hope you got the lesson, just trying to break it down so that you can use it and benefit from it when right now, the first time you hear that information, lock it in, put it to use, and use it starting today. And you'll be better tomorrow. Trust me for it. And in closing, right thinkers, appreciate you tuning in. May you all live to be 100, me, 100 minus a day. So I never know my right thinkers who now understand the synopsis of the Maya philosophy, the right thinking philosophy have passed away. They're synonymous. I just changed the name to suit my personal concept of it. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Right thinkers, I'll be right back. Oh, we about to get into the art of virtuous living. Woohoo! One of my favorites.